Right, I'll just go share those details over in the Skyblock Kingdoms Discord, and then we'll get on to SBK. Hello, YouTube. Welcome in. We are now live playing from SBK. I'm just getting stream set up on YouTube. We've been playing some Among Us over on Twitch, and we are ready to do some... oh, that's not the right channel. We're ready to do some stuff and things now. So let me see if I do this. Copy. Skyblock. Streams at Nether Kingdom. Notifications. Resource gathering. I need the link. For here, content. Live. Shareable link. Here we go. And I just need to share it in one other place. Continue. And away we go. Okay, all should be up and running. And there's Villager Talk over. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope the Villager Talk was amusing a little bit. Okay, we are live on Twitch and YouTube. I just realized this is a great thing that gets told me regularly during stream. Ads are incoming. I should have just thrown an ad up on Twitch while I was getting ready. But anyway, I didn't think of that. They'll be coming soon. Anyway, I lost everything a few hours ago. I'll show you where the thing happens. Just a sec. What's my sounds like? Video music settings. I think I'm just gonna make it a little bit louder. Okay, so I see an Elfie. Right, so I built this earlier. Anyone who's here in season 1 might think this looks kind of familiar. We are all equal. You can't say that to a villager. So true. What if the real her was the friends we all made along the way? So yeah, this is a fully automated bone meal farm. If I set it up a different way, it could also be a completely automatic moss farm. So yeah, this is how we get all of our stuff. Yes, my stuff died. It's only the stuff that's in my inventory. That's the stuff there. That's the things that I lost. So boots and these things. Actually only took me about maybe 20-25 minutes to get the stuff back because I've actually traded a whole bunch of books already. So I had the books in reserve, so I just had to combine them. So this is a fairly simple contraption. It looks really cool though. Watch this. And all of that gets sent into composters down below. And then it pops out a whole bunch of bone meal out here. It's so good. What is a comparator like in Minecraft? Do you mean How does a comparator in Minecraft work? I could go into those details. It's not the easiest thing to comprehend. It took me a while to figure out myself. But I do have a much better idea of how it works now. It's actually kind of usable in multiple ways, and I think I'm going to wait until after the ads to get into it if you've got questions about it. Okay, I did make a list there earlier today on what I need to gather up again, because yeah, should be back in like an hour when we leave. Are we still going? Yeah, I should be going for a little bit more than an hour. So should be going for a bit more. Okay, right. So we've got a bunch of resources that we need to regather because, well, I died. So I am going to go through what I need. Let me see. So I need 2.5 stacks of deep slate tile slabs. I have them all here. Let me see. Any other deep slate stuff that I need? 39 polished deep slate. Have that. 14 polished deep slate slab. Got the resources for that. So those are all done. Let me just quickly tick those off so that I know I don't need to grab them. So that was polished deep slate. Any other deep slate materials involved needed? No, I don't think so. Okay. So redstone dust. I have that because we're right beside the witch farm. Water buckets. I need some water buckets. Okay. Glass. Need to get glass. Hopper, piston, observer, slime block. 14. That's not going to be enough for the 14, so I need to get some of those. Obsidian. Need to grab some of those. Redstone repeaters. Need to craft those. Crimson trapdoors. Triangle obsidian. Chest. Crimson nilium. Sorted. Anything else here? Redstone comparators. Need to get some of those. Stone brick walls. I need to grab some of those. Right, so I need to go get some certain resources. We're going to start by going to get our coral fans, because that's the one that's going to take a little bit of time. So this here is what we're going to be working on. This here is what killed me. So I was pillaring up using moss, and then I decided to come back down, and this is also made of a hoeable block, so I accidentally hoed through this block here of skulk, and I just spleefed myself. So yeah, so we're going to go grab some of those resources now. When I get a comparator, I can go through the details of how the comparator works. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that of redstone and a couple of stacks of sticks with me as well, which should be handy for the thing. Did I not change that thing? Oh, I'll change that detail now. I thought I had. Let's see. Minecraft. That's definitely going to confuse some people coming in. Aha, updated. No, don't do that. There we go, all sorted. Okay, we're back to Minecraft. Okay. Do I need some quartz? I'll pick up some quartz just in case I haven't got enough for crafting. I'm pretty sure I have enough for crafting what the comparators and stuff and observers and things. The nice thing is I got the big build before I spleefed myself. So this build that we're working on is a lot smaller compared, like doesn't require as many resources than compared with the what you call it. It's not as resource heavy as the moss farm. The moss farm has had a lot more resources in the build, so but this one is a little bit just a little bit finicky in places. Especially since it's got TNT dupers on it. Okay, so we need to grab some bone meal and then head out to the coral farm that I whipped up the other day. If you think about it, the Nether is just a very wide box. Huh? Is that like the entire dimension? Is a very wide box? There goes King Alfie. Not sure where Fool is AFK. Like with that logic, basically the entire of like Minecraft is just a big giant box. Okay, I want to put you in here. Oh, I've got plenty of redstone. Okay, so I wasn't in need of redstone. Now, I do have coral fans, but I kind of want to use the coral fans that are in the schematic because it gives me an excuse to get some more coral fans. Because you have the bedrock on top and the bottom, and the world is war border on the sides. True. Oh, just let me close that door properly. Just a sec. What was popping up there? I got a couple of notifications. Okay, that's all good. All right, so let me show you what we got up to the other day. So I needed coral fans. Yeah, I don't mind talking about this. Technically, I go into this detail in video as well, but that's fine. There's no harm in me kind of like going into detail on it now. But basically, what happened was I needed some coral fans for the TNT dupers. I did try doing another style of TNT duper, but I'm not overly familiar with... I'm not the best at TNT dupers. I tend to kind of just like... I don't 100% understand the logic behind them because I haven't worked with them an awful lot. So I'm just kind of going off tutorials and stuff. So this TNT duper that came with the Hi-Fi farm that I'm putting together is an old style TNT duper. It is... basically the style that's been used for a few years by a lot of people now. They use the coral fans to help kind of duplicate the TNT. And that's because like this farm came out, this particular design of farm came out shortly after 1.16, which is the Nether update. So it's like 4 or 5 years ago now. Can't remember exactly when the Nether update was. I know it was sometime before COVID, like maybe 2019 possibly. Or was it during COVID? Which season of Hermitcraft was? Season 7 of Hermitcraft. No, that's just a rune portal. Season 7 of Hermitcraft is when the Nether update came in, because I remember that was the time that they decided to do the upside down, or Green tried to create the upside down, and then they realized just how frustrating the Nether is to build in. Here's me, Nether Kingdom, with big plans for the Nether this season. No, I am not doing the Nether hub. That is not happening. The Nether hub is happening, but it's not me this time, because I did it last season. Spoiler, if you want to go check... Actually, not spoiler. If you want to go check out how the Nether hub looked in Season 1, pop to my latest video, because I did a little callback to show off the Nether hub in my latest episodes. Okay, so this should be the Coral Farm. This portal was here before I even got here. David has just said disappointing. But what he didn't realize is that this here is a place of color and joy. I need to grab... I didn't bring my ender chest. Okay, we're going to see if we can silk touch with something else. We can. Great. Oh, I thought for a sec I was going to have to go use a different... Go back and grab some shears. That's Milkman's problem this season for the Nether Hub. Has that been revealed? Must be. If you guys know about Milkman. I think some people have been talking about it. I wasn't sure whether we were gonna go into details or not. So I'm looking for the horned coral. That's the yellow one. I don't think Milkman revealed the plans in the Nether Hub. Not sure. No plans have been revealed to the public about what's happening in the Nether Hub. But then again, we don't have a major idea on what... We don't really know, as the creators, what the major plans are for the Nether Hub this season either. Because it's Milkman's baby. So... I am curious to see what he comes up with. It's going to be different. It's definitely going to be different to last season. Like last season, I built 4-man function. My main goal was to build a hub that would be easy to use and easy to get around, but would also have a cool design to it as well. So I think it's cool to have different varieties of hubs, so I'm very curious to see how it gets dealt with this season. Because like we've got things like happy gas and stuff to think about now. Okay, we've got the horned coral we need, and we can just drop the rest of the coral back in the box over in our house now. Yeah, I just heard he was doing it, not what he was doing. Yep. Well, when we find out what he was doing, you'll probably find out at the same time, because we don't know either. Though we have people have offered their help. They've offered and said, look, if you need a hand with resources, let us know. It is a public service after all. There's a couple. I gotta see if I can organize maybe a game or two. Actually, I gotta check with Milkman and see if we could play Uno on Friday. Or if I could get access to it on Friday. That would be fun. And see if anyone wants to play on Friday, because like that would be good times. And see, maybe I'll have a think. Maybe there might be another couple of games that we could try on Friday as well. Because like Friday is going to be a long stream for me. I'm going to do 6 hours on Friday. So if anyone would love to kind of do some things with people if they happen to be around. I also got a fancy achievement by running this road the other day. So running into that portal, I went through the portal and I got the subspace bubble achievement. So I gone more than, what, 1,000 blocks in the overworld using a portal. While I have done that already, what I had been doing was jumping between portals. So I hadn't done a full... That was like 2 really long distances points. But I hadn't done that quite before. Tango Tech's Nether Hub from Hermitcraft Season 9 was so inspiring. He did that. There's going through the Nether Hubs of Hermitcraft from Season 3 onwards. Actually, even Season 1. Season 1 had a pretty decent looking Nether Hub. It was older Minecraft, like what, 1.3, 1.4? But yeah, that older style of Nether Hub was a pretty good one as well. The season 2 didn't have much of a nether hub at all. They didn't organize it. Season 3, good nether hub. It was a good nether hub in season 3 as well. I liked it because it was so SMP-ish. Because everyone was just kind of like adding bits and pieces together. It was like all just jumbled together. And I liked that style where like it's just meshes of style. Everyone could see where the bases were because everyone's come together. Season 4 hub was... I'm trying to remember what the season 4 hub was like. I don't actually remember season 4 Nether hub. But I do know that all the portals were pretty close to each other. Season 5. Season 9 was epic. That Tango hub was really, really beautiful. Season 10, another really beautiful hub because the one that they've just made in the one that they've just made looks incredible. The one that B-Dubs put together. Just watched the Destination X show and tonight it was difficult. Then they left it on a cliffhanger. I don't actually know what Destination X is, Footy. I know it's a show, but is it? Oh, you said it was a reality TV show. Season 5. Did they do a tree on the Nether side as well? I know there was a tree on the I know that there was a tree on the kind of a tree on the overworld side underground. I'll have to go back and have a look at it. It was also on the Nether side. I'll have to go have a look at it. Season 6. That's when Azuma built a map of the world on the ground. So like you could see the overworld on the ground in the Nether hub. So that was season 6. Season 7. Oh, season 7 was... Yeah, map of the overworld was season 6. Season 7... They did... That was the one where they built the shopping district on the Mushroom Island in the center. I don't really remember that Nether hub at all right now. Yeah, I'd love to go back and have a look at them again, just to remind myself. Okay, let's get out my list, my shopping list. Roof of the Nether for a while, and then Upside Down. Then they tried the Upside Down. Yeah. The Upside Down was really... That's... Oh, False was involved in getting the Nether hub going. So they built the Nether hub down in the Nether. And they did tunnels and stuff to the different parts of the server. And like it got bits and pieces done together. It was a fairly okay hub. It wasn't huge. But they were trying to encourage like Nether engagement that season, I think. Okay, I need 1 block of redstone. I'm going to just... Do I have a spare... Where did I put down... I must have put down my ender chest somewhere. Which means I probably need to craft a new one. Let's see. Is there any in general decor? There is not. Okay. Do we have... I can craft one. Okay, let's craft a new ender chest. Awesome. Season 8, I don't remember the Nether hub. Yeah. They did have one, but they were trying to encourage travel of the overworld, I think, in that season. Okay, and I need to get more bundles. Do we have... We've got a little bit of leather. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Let's start by putting the stuff in that we need. So, redstone block. Redstone block. Have used the birch leaves. Warped Nilium used. TNT. I need 2 TNT. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't think I got any of our stuff here. I'm not caught up enough to know how B-Dub's hub is coming along this season, but it was looking pretty last time I saw it. It is, I will tell you, if you want to watch something out of sequence, it is worth just checking out the B-Dub's Nether hub. It is beautiful. It actually inspired some of the style of Milkman's house on this season. So it is definitely worth a check out. It is worth it to have a look. I throw these in there. Yes. Oh, bone blocks. I put those away. So yeah, the season 10 Nether hub is, I was not sure what B-Dubs was going to do, but like he did take it to another level. I don't know whether he didn't revolutionize nether hubbing, but he definitely built something incredible. That worked beautifully on the ceiling of the nether. But I don't know if I would call it the best nether hub. I don't think it was the best nether hub so far. Okay, that's TNT. Don't need the rails. Detector rails I need 2 of. Those are activator. I need to craft some detector rails. Detector rails require, I think it is stone pressure plates. I only need to do one of these. So it should be iron, I think. Let's see if I can figure out a detector rail. So iron, pressure plate, redstone, and possibly a stick. Oh, doesn't need a stick, just needs redstone. Okay, so just 2 of those. Okay, have my dead coral fan. Well, I have my coral fans. Crimson signs. I need 2 signs. Let's quickly craft up one of those signs. B-Dub's Nether hub is so vibey. It has a very defined ambience. See, the thing is, I wouldn't really call B-Dubs' build a Nether hub. There is certain elements that are Nether hub-ish in that he's got like the magical glass directions, which kind of like help guide people a little bit. But for the most part, B-Dubs' Nether hub is just a beautiful build. That would be what I describe B-Dubs as. Okay, I need to get 3 jack-o'-lanterns. Okay, we've got pumpkins, so we can go grab some pumpkins and shear them. I need another set of torches. A torch. Oh, Karen Howe, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome into the chorus. If you want to let us know how your day is going, please do. If you want, just sit back and relax. That is also fine. We are gathering up resources for a farm that I'm working on. That, unfortunately, I lost a bunch of the resources earlier to the void. We play Skyblock. That's the void down there. It's a landscape on which the portals are plotted. It's way more form than function. Oh, absolutely. Though it is very usable compared to other form over function designs. It is very usable. Like there are those who will happily make a beautiful building and then throw up some portals in it, and then it's actually not particularly practical to get between the portals without elytra or some other form of thing. Right. I spent a good amount of time thinking about how to do the Nether Hub last season, and it was a unique opportunity because you're in the middle of a skyblock to do something like that. Okay, let's craft you up. Actually, we already have a Jacko, I think, for Jack-o'-lantern over there. So I just need to bring the torch. Pumpkin away. Shears away. Okay, Jack-o'-lantern. Sorted. 4 stone brick walls. I need 4 redstone comparators. That's comparators, yes. And some stone. And some quartz. Do you know who has the SBK brain cell? The brain cell is now left in the parking lot out beside Dokengo. Yeah. So the brain cell is just kept there, and maybe next time we have a stream weekend, we'll have another brain cell of some sort. Who knows? Might be a brain box. Since we might be at the end by that stage. Who knows? We have talked about doing another stream weekend, but it is going to be not too soon, but not too far away. We don't want to have them too regular. So yeah, we will have another stream weekend in the not too distant future. Crimson Nelium. I need 4 chests. That's actually exactly the amount that I need for 4 chests. Crying Obsidian 6. The brain cell. That's a great emote, Hottie. Crimson Trapdoor. I need to craft 4 more. Which means I need to chop some wood. Would that get me 4? That gets me 1. Yeah, that'll get me 4. Okay. Trapdoor. Redstone repeater. I need 4. Would be perfect. Would be in a parking lot somewhere. Absolutely. You can thank Legs for the parking lot. He threw that together. Let's see. It's what 4 by is 12. Yes. And 4 is 8. And stone. Okay, there's 4 other ribs or things. I need 9 obsidian. And 12 slime blocks. Okay, this will be where I'm going to have to go looking for slime. Let's craft up our observers first. So 10 observers. I've got 4. So I need 6 more observers. It is 6. I think it's 6 of this stuff. double the amount of redstone. And cobblestone. Yep. Okay, that's our observers done. Oh, I need to get some wood for pistons. Okay, 15 wood. Right, I've been working through occasionally using some of these resources of wood as well and trying to avoid it too much. Okay, let's see how many I can get. So, I said 20 pistons. 20 by 3 is... Sorry, I've done the math already. Where is that? 15 wood. Okay, let's go grow 15 wood. 15 wood is not too much. And... Oh, actually, we need 32 for sticky pistons. So that is 15 plus 4 is 19. So about 33, 53. 53 wood. Okay, let's get 53 wood. To get all the wood that we need. Thoughts of an anonymous. Thank you so much for the stretch. Oh, loosen up those arms. Okay. Right, let's pop over. Well, that was a quick hour. Finished the line readings and he decided to head out early for a callback. Ooh, nice. Let's get it over and done with quickly. I'm not sure what fool is AFKing right now, but he's... Oh, maybe he's AFKing Dripstone. But he's AFKing something. Okay. I think we do... Let's work our way through these crimson fungus because like that's what we got more of. And I've been chopping down the entire trees to get more. Oh, I need to show you the kitties as well. Tell you what, once I've got the wood, I will show you the kitties. I need about a stack of wood to do the resources, and then I will show off the kitties. So I've just been gathering up all of this. Oh, I really need to do the shops as well. I want to try and get that done this week too. At least start in the shops. If I can get a few tall trees, then I can get the wood a lot quicker. And we can get to checking out the kitties sooner. Okay, 21 logs. Oh, gone are the days when I was Spruce Kingdom and I'd just grow one tree and I'd have 2 stacks. Oh, actually not that block there, here. This one? Shit, what am I doing? Ikai, the cats he picked out are super cute. Like, I tried to go for a vibe which kind of felt like this is this person and this is this person. I'm not going to spoil what cats I got for you guys, but I think they'll be good. Obviously, we were kind of limited because the kitties are coming from Skylary's new shop. Skylary has got a shop where you can adopt a cat which is really cute and awesome. That's yeah. So, but she's only got a limited variety of cats at the moment. I know. And that's just one world. We haven't still haven't got round to doing the one in my forever world yet. Actually, I noticed that Viking is actually on his forever world tonight, which is a nice change. I really need to chat with a friend that I had an idea with few weeks back, or was it last week? It might even just have been last week, but I just have not had a chance to check it out yet. I'm so busy with SBK. I want to get these farms and stuff done so that we're at a position where we can do other projects. Cat name slip shot for your forever world. So, Natha, don't forget to get a cat name slip shot for your forever world. I know. But I also found out the other day that I need a lot more terracotta than I thought I did. I thought one chest of terracotta would be fine, but no. I think I really do need to make a giant terracotta tray for the ring. As it is too slow at the moment. Well, that was a pithy little tree. Hopefully this one. Yeah, this might get us enough. Okay, that'll be enough. I don't need a full stack, I just need a good amount. Let's see, grab this, pop you in there. You back in here. Right, let's go check out the kitties. Any idea when you'll be doing another stream on your forever worlds? I'll probably end up doing a bit of the stream on Friday in my forever worlds. There's a good chance I'll end up doing a bit of both. But it won't be a full stream with the forever world. Kind of depends on how busy the server is on Friday. Oh, I've gone two floors too high, a floor too high. So, for anyone who missed it, the other day we were working on the rooms. I haven't really made any more progress since we last were here. Someone did suggest that we use some glazed terracotta in here instead, and that would be a good idea. So I'm going to try that out at some point. But yeah, we've got... Yeah, it's... The Skulk is back. I love Skulk. It's a beautiful block. Yeah. Nothing on my sleeves yet, though. But, yep, here we go. So, Slipshot, I decided to give you the cat that's got the blue eyes and it's got a little bit of a ragdoll look to it. And then I gave Mox the one with the yellow eyes because I figured, you know what, that is definitely kind of Moxy. Yeah. So, and then we also have Zen Christian got a dog. And over here we have the undercover bird. But yeah, these animals, I'm going to make an animal sanctuary for my pets. For them to all hang out at. Yes. Black and cyan, light blue, glazed terracotta would look good. Yes, that was the one I think you mentioned, Blue Theories, wasn't it? The black terracotta would be perfect because it's got the red in it. Cyan could be a good one. Light blue, I think might be a little bit strong. But the cyan one could be a good terracotta for... Or is that grey terracotta? Let me see. Do I have access to looking at the grey? Is it grey? No, I can't actually look at those recipes. I haven't unlocked them. Okay. Pet and friends. Big difference? Really? Right, so I needed 20 pistons, which is 15 wood. And 1, 2... 20 of those. Why are these in here? Those are really good boots. I don't know why they're in there. Maybe I left them in there. That's probably going to be enough for these pistons. 20 pistons. Let's go. Okay. Right, so those are the 20 pistons. How many hoppers? I just need 2 hoppers. Which is 10 iron. Okay, that's the hoppers done. I am missing 6 glass. I'm going to grab another one of these, because why not? Okay. It's the glass done. I need to grab some water buckets while I'm at it. And then... sticky pistons. Okay, so 43 pistons is 32 point... Okay, so that's 32 wood. It's going to give me more than that, but that's fine. And I need 43 of these. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Did I do my math right? 43, absolutely. Need some more of this stuff. Good enough. And I need some more cobblestone. Okay, let me put these pistons in here so I can differentiate. Oh, what am I missing? Okay, not quite enough wood. Okay, 43 pistons. And now I need to go get slime. Okay, so slime. We don't have a slime farm. Victoria, how are you doing? Oh, no worries. It's fine. Come, we're happy to see you when we see you. There's no pressure to be early, and people can always go back and look at the VODs. We are gathering some resources for a farm that I lost all the a bunch of resources for earlier today because I accidentally ended up in the void. Okay, let's see. How much slime do I have here? Any slime in here? Nope. Okay, let's pop... Oh, I should grab some ender pearls when I'm at it as well. Always good to have some spare ender pearls in your chest. Okay, I think... Yep, let's go get our slime from the... end. We haven't been to the end, but the portal to the end is kind of already been decorated. It's so hot here on the west coast of America. It's like 97 degrees, which is not normal where I live. Although I don't know what that transfers to in Celsius, Kelvin. Celsius would probably be something like... Hey Google, what's 97 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? Yeah, my phone doesn't like me. Maybe someone else's phone will listen. Hey Google, what is 97 Fahrenheit in Celsius? $36.1. There we go. Did your Google tell you, Slipshot? That's hot. We don't get that. It is pretty much never that heat here in Ireland. I don't think I've ever actually heard of that heat hitting here in Ireland. So, yeah. That is hot. Okay, let's see how much slime we can get out of that. So, I needed how many slime blocks? I need 12 slime blocks. Okay, so that's not going to be enough. So, time to go slime hunting. I'm going to double check that there wasn't a whole bunch left in any chests elsewhere in this island. Because, like, this island has got plenty of stuff here. Yeah, I've noticed you do get that heat in the East Coast. When I visited the East Coast a few years back, it was not far off that temperature, quite a bit. So, yeah. Ireland doesn't quite get that hot. The UK can, so in England it can get that hot occasionally. Especially like places like London and stuff. They'll occasionally get that kind of heat. Oh, that's an egg. I thought that was a clay for a second. Ooh, this might be it. Okay, fantastic. Right, well, we'll grab these guys as well, because why not? Okay, so... that's our 12 blocks. And then for the pistons, I need 43. Was there anything else I needed slime-wise? Nope, but I do need to remember to grab some water on my way as well. Okay, cool. I'm just going to bring this slime with me because it's useful. And who knows, it might come in handy. Oh, well, that one's not going to produce a child because I just accidentally yeeted that egg into the void. Okay. Let's see if we can build the rest of this farm on stream and not fall into the void this time. The humidity is what kills you here. You have to know how to swim to step outside. Yeah. People I don't think people quite realize how humid Ireland is, but then you take a step back and realize, hang on a second, Ireland is famous for rain. Of course it's humid. It's only 88 That is awful. That is truly awful. Like, we've had it occasionally where it's gotten like to close to 30 Celsius, and it is... oh, I haven't gone to the right place. It is truly awful to have to deal with that kind of heat. With high humidity. Very similar to like I've been to Hong Kong and Singapore, and those two locations, those two places are incredibly humid, like 98% humidity a lot of the time. Rarely, well, at least at the time of year that we were there, rarely did the temperature dip below 30. So, like, you just felt like aircon was my best friend in those countries. Well, one's a country, one's a... Hong Kong is no longer really a country. It's confused. Hello? Yep, Islands like to have humidity. I think I can put the material list away now. So once I build this farm, I will no longer have to chop my wood. I could if I wanted to, but I don't have to. I can just AFK and it will do the work for me. Just feed it a whole bunch of bone meal, and it's going to require a lot of bone meal, but it will work. Yep. The weather can be awful, but yep, the streams will be chill. That is the way. Okay, now we've got all our stuff. Cool thing is we actually have a majority of it in our inventory as well. So that's handy. So that's going to be awesome. Okay, and I need to grab that and change that into a thingamabob. I don't have a scaffolding block, so we're just going to use frog lights. And this time, I will be more careful. Okay, you need to be replaced with a jack-o'-lantern. Aha! Now it is correct. It's not looking the correct way, but it does not matter. Hi! Acorn, hi! Welcome in! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in, Bandit Raid! I see Natasha, I see Wikuni, I see an Acorn! How is... Actually, I haven't seen the shop yet. How is the shop going? Have you finished it? Is it looking good? What else did you guys get up to this evening? Mig plays games. How are you doing? Good to see you. General January, hello. Hi guys, if you do not know who I am, my name is Nathra. I'm an Irish content creator who plays an awful lot of Skyblock. Today we are in Skyblock Kingdoms and I just finished gathering up all the resources I died with earlier. So it didn't actually take that long, only about maybe 20 minutes to regather those resources. And now we are playing here. We've restarted. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Let me hit that button there so I can actually record it. Looks amazing. Her shop. I probably won't get a chance to look at it today, but I will do my best to try and get by it in the next couple of days. The resources. This is so. First of all, we built this. Well, I built this off stream. This here is the fully automated bone meal farm. Acorn, you might recognize it from season 1. This is the one that I built in season 1 as well. Fond memories. A little less spruce in it, but you know what? It's been nethered up a little bit. So we got that there. And then over here, we are building a fully automated... a fully automated hi-fi farm. So this is going to farm for us our nether woods completely automatically. It will also give us a bunch of the other resources that you get from nether, like the wart blocks, the roots, probably some of the fungus is as well. And it's also going to give us shrimp likes. So yeah, it's the high me farm for Faye, Silvery Faye. Also over on YouTube, sorry I missed that. Hidden Under the Hats, like the hot days, they are good. We've been talking about hot days, by the way, Acorn and chat, because it's hot, and I'm also hot today as well. Gabrielle, thanks so much for the follow. Also Nala 147, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the course. If you want to let us know how your day is going, please do. If you just want to sit back and relax and watch me occasionally fail at Minecraft, that's also fine as well. Mig plays games. Also, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch too. You're very welcome. Heat was also a topic for you guys today. It seems to be a hot pun intended. It seems to be a hot topic at the moment. I am fortunate that I live in an area that is just hot. It's not lethal. So there's like we could be. I know there's parts of the US, at least in the last week or two, that have had to deal with like forest fires and stuff like that, and like similar thing across southern Europe. So like it is a genuine issue. And then you've got the likes of, I saw an article today, the British government, not my government, I'm Irish, we've got a different government, but the British government, the ones that are in charge of the UK, advised people to delete old photos off their phone to reduce the amount of power being used by data centers, because data centers were using too much water and use a huge amount of water to keep cool. So it's like they're saying, you need to reduce the amount of stuff that you keep in data centers so that our data centers don't use up as much water during a drought. I'm like, hang on a second. Data centers, the high level of energy that's used in data centers is AI usage, not storing photos and stuff. You could also just store stuff directly on your phone and not have it backed up to the cloud. I'm like, Vix Lyrian, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's, yeah, look, I live in a country which is actively encouraging, where our government isn't exactly helping with the data center problem either. We've got a lot of data centers set up around Ireland too. But the high usage of data centers is generally AI. So, yeah. Anyway, you go mind yourself. Anyone who needs to go look after themselves after stream, please do. It's important to look after yourself. Okay, let me see. Have I got I have got the thing going. Let's get back up here and get back to building. Have I got the flashback going? I have, yes. It's generally AI encrypted data centers that completely... It's the data centers' high usage is generally like things like AI and stuff like that. I am not going to say that AI does not have its important uses. There are definitely important uses for AI. But a large amount of the uses for AI are not as important. So, yeah. Is Britain okay? No. They're still recovering from a Tory government, and let's just say that Labour is kind of a little bit... Anyway, we won't get too deep into the politics. But it is... It's not... Okay, it could be worse, but it's still not great. What do you mean? AI is completely harmless. It could never, ever be used incorrectly. I know people who say that. People who blame the people for how it's used. And I'm like... Right. Yes. Oh, I didn't pick up my redstone. Okay, I don't think there's any Oh, I can get down this way. I'm pretty sure there's no redstone down here that can get washed away. Nope. Let me grab some redstone dust. Or something I can turn into redstone dust, aka redstone blocks. The UK is not having a good time in the slightest. Look, we can get into the big issue, which is basically that we all know the big issue. We all know the big issue. But at the moment, the only thing that can be said about it is Brexit means Brexit, and that's not going to happen. That's not going to change anytime soon. At least not with the current government, because they have not gone with a mandate. Yes, America. Yeah, let's not open that can of worms. We all know. We all know. We all know. Okay? So, yeah. Let's try and do a little bit of escapism instead, guys. We can just pretend in this nice, lovely place that where we play Minecraft, where we can just pretend that and escape from our lovely issues. Because this is a place of inspiration. This is a place where people... Hang on a second. Oh, no, this is correct. This is a place where people can run wild with their imaginations and create awesome, incredible art. Actually, out of curiosity, how many of these do I actually need? Deep slate tile. I just need 45. Let me craft those up now while I'm at it. But yeah, we are in one of those wonderful places where we can just do things and make incredible art and stuff. I misread that. So what I'm missing, 28, which is 14 slabs. Let's make those. Fantastic. There we go. Got a lot of government gaslighting us. That's like where the problem. Look, it happens. So accurate, to be honest. A reason why I play Minecraft 24/7. Wouldn't it be amazing to play Minecraft 24/7? Honestly, I would do it if I could. I don't have that option, but I would if I could, but I can't because job, life, other things. But you know, I do get to play it fairly regularly, which is appreciated, and I get to share. I get to share my Minecraft experience with a lot of you guys, which is awesome too. Okay, where are my normal pistons? Look how cool bundles are! Guys, just look how cool. I've got my entire build in my inventory and I don't have to worry about inventory management so much. It's so good. If I get too many items in my inventory, I can just move them back into the bundles. It's so good. You guys need to play with these. If you don't play with these, play with bundles. They're not shulker boxes, but actually, in some ways, they can be better than shulker boxes. I feel like I didn't make enough hoppers. Or did I put hoppers in? Ah, there we go. Okay. They're not perfect for everything, but they're great for just like inventory management in when you're kind of like doing a build like this. Yes, you can have stuff in shulkers. Shulkers can be bulk storage, but like this is like minimal storage. Once during the pandemic, I played 18 hours of Minecraft in one day. That sounds awesome. I don't think I had that amount of time to do that during the pandemic. Oh, I just noticed I'm at 1,069 followers. I'll wait for the response. Yeah, 1,069 followers. Yeah, 1069. Thank you very much, Wikuni. The numbers for me are not the important thing. The cool numbers, they're the important thing because like they're fun. For me, it's about the community. If it's a big community or a small community, that is the important thing for me. Is it's about having a good time. Let me grab some redstone here. Honestly, it makes me kind of want things like a tool bag or armor chest or something. That'd be a nice thing to be able to do. Unfortunately, it isn't particularly practical because it's they're non-stackables. I wish they could be stacked, but unfortunately they can't. But it is something that I do wish we could do, where we could put all our tools into a tool bag and manage things that way. That is just a block. Do 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 do. Why have I got that song in my head? Glass here. Glass here. Got out the funny numbers. If you could stash something unstackable in like a special compartment, that'd be really handy. It's not the size of the community, it's how you engage with it. So true, Alex, so true. Like that's... Thing is, I've seen people with thousands of followers. Absolutely thousands of followers. But they don't engage with the community in a way that actually has people tuning in and stuff. So for me, it is about like, and like, if it turned out that like I was a smaller community, or even smaller, or just like didn't have a huge amount of people watching, that's also fine as well. A lot of the time, I'm just doing it for me, and if anyone wants to hang out and chill, that is also fine as well. So yeah, that's kind of like how I have that philosophy. It's an important philosophy to keep, I think, with for me, for content creation, because like it is a hobby for me. So yeah, I'm just here for the free food. There's free food? What? That's a first. That's something I didn't realize about. Definitely free food advice. Or is it free food advice? Occasionally. Wait, this catering wasn't from you? Ooh. No, Slip, you brought the catering, didn't you? Let me see if I do this and this. Food for thought, always free. Somewhere there's a very angry wedding party. True. Yeah, see, I don't provide the food. I provide the music. Though I didn't realize I had a wedding today. So I'm guessing there's a particularly frustrated bride as well. The other bride doesn't mind. Like they were pretty easy on the music. They were like, could do without. But like the one of the brides is a particular bridezilla, and she was like, I have to have this at my wedding. I have to have that. This is my special day. Whatever about my wife. What am I building, Northern Nomad? How are you doing? I am building a fully automated nether tree farm. This will grow my trees for me. It'll blow the trees up for me. And I will just have to sit there and feed it bone meal. That's all that I need to do. Which is awesome. Who's to say music isn't a feast for the senses? Mm-hmm. That's true. It can be. Okay, let's place you there, you there. The nice thing about building contraptions like this is, okay, these are pre-designed, but you learn more about redstone as you do them. So even though I'm doing a design that has been built by someone else and designed by someone else, this is an old design as well. Like this came out pretty soon after the Nether update. What was the name of the guy? I should remember. I'm gonna make sure that I put the name of the person who designed this farm in the description of my next video. So I can say that this farm shows up first on Shulkercraft, but this is one of the times where they gave credit where credit is due, because anyone who's familiar with the Shulkercraft channel knows that sometimes they haven't given credit and they've just like claimed the build. But this time, this is one of the times where I think it was actually one of the earlier Shulkercraft videos, so they gave proper credit where credit was due. Faye, thanks so much for the lurk. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much, Faye. I appreciate that. Dojo Penguin, welcome into the chorus. Thanks so much for the follow. How are you doing? If you want to let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to just sit back and relax, that's also fine too. Sticky piston, sticky piston. The bit that I'm kind of very nervous about is building the TNT duper. Because that is something I haven't... This style of TNT duper is also the first time I built this style of TNT duper. So I'm curious to see how it goes. Last time I built a TNT duper, it didn't blow up in my face, which is good. But the same TNT duper that I built last time did blow up in not only Acorn's face, it also blew up in... what was the name of it? It also blew up in Lagundo's face. How exactly does this redstone work, like with all the pistons and stuff? Okay, I can go into some details. I probably won't be able to explain all of it. So I can... Let me see. So the way that these pistons work. So the way that the pistons are working is that these pistons are basically going to push out the tree that gets grown up. So you'll see down below, there's a block there and there's a block there. 2 Nillium blocks. So shrooms are... fungus are going to occasionally generate on top of those blocks. They'll get bone mealed and grown up into a nether tree. When that tree grows up, these pistons will push forward. Because what happens down there is when wood touches that leaf, the leaf block state will change. Because leaf blocks, when they have wood beside them, they change their state, and because it's next to wood, and the observer will observe that. You can see that triangular block there, that block with the triangle on top, that's an observer. That's going to send a signal up through these pistons, up through this redstone here, and then the pistons are going to push the wood that direction. At the same time, another signal, the same signal, is going to be sent up to a contraption over here called a TNT duper, which is going to duplicate TNT, send the TNT down, which is going to be resting on 2 obsidian blocks that I need to place. Yeah, I need to place those. So I'll pop over and do that in a minute. But yeah, there'll be 2 blocks there that the TNT will fall on, and it will blow up the tree that has been pushed out that direction. So that's the basic premise of it. And I can go into more details probably I'll try and get into a little bit more detail in the video. As you kind of like build these things, you get a better idea of how they work. But it's also about understanding how the different components work as well. Because wonderful and all as it is to be able to build one of these and get a general idea of how things work, actually understanding the redstone takes a little bit more time, and how all the different components interact with each other. So as you can see here, that there is a signal that's just been towering up here. It's the redstone signal is going to come all the way up here, and right here we have a block that is going to be sending, so the redstone signal comes up here, comes through this comparator here, and it is going to make its way over this direction. Okay, I think I need to do something like this so I can actually get that block. I don't know if it needs to be a slab though. Doesn't, but I think we're going to use the slab anyway. Here, let's use some of these blocks here so that we don't accidentally waste our blocks that we are going to need to use. So you there, and glass is in here. I think the glass is used to prevent the tree from growing over these blocks, because nether trees can grow very tall. So it needs some blocks to kind of like prevent certain objects from to block some of the growth. Okay, so let's see. Heater. Where are my comparators? Someone was asking about comparators earlier. So, how do you explain comparators? Comparators have got the idea that they can take 2 inputs, or actually technically 3 inputs. The primary one is from behind. So, when you send a power into the comparator, it will send out the same input that it gets from behind. So if you send 15 power into a comparator, it will send 15 out beyond it. If you send 13, it will send out 13 beyond it. So that's the basic function of one of the basic functions of it. Comparators can also convert other things into power. So they can convert blocks which have inventory in them. So for example, a chest, it can tell you how full a chest is. So depending on how full the chest is will tell you that you will get a bigger signal coming out of it. So you put a comparator beside a full chest, you'll get a full power of 15. If the chest is half full, it'll give you about 7 or 8. So the length of the signal is based on how full the chest is. So in the next important piece of information that you need to know about a comparator is that you can send a signal in through the side as well. And this is where the comparing part comes in. So if the signal from the side is stronger than the signal from behind, so say you've got a signal strength of 15 coming in on the side and a signal strength of 14 coming from behind, no signal will come from the comparator going out. The output will not produce a signal. So that's one of the things. The other thing is you can turn on what's known as subtract mode. So in subtract mode, the signal coming from the side will be subtracted from the signal coming from behind. So if you've got, say, a signal strength of 15 coming from behind, and you send a signal strength of 9 into it, the output will become 6. Right? So that's the basics of what a comparator actually does. Figuring out how to use it in a logic circuit, that's when things get a little bit tricky, because you then have to kind of think, okay, how can I use that to my advantage? Because not everyone's necessarily thought of ways that you can actually use that, but it can be quite useful in contraptions. Okay, we need to actually set up the obsidian blocks down below. So let's pop down below. I'm just going to do a quick check that I haven't left any spawnable spaces up here. I have. Okay, did I miss a block? Okay, what I'm going to do is let's put down a light source here. And that should cover it. Yeah, I had no idea how that worked. You're very welcome, Akai. I don't know if it's going to necessarily be useful, but it is always kind of good to learn these different things. Even if someone may or may not be able to use it. I think that's a better explanation than any other redstones I've seen. Yeah, like it's a complicated block, but it does the whole point of it is to compare different things, Macbats, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome into the chorus over on Twitch. I hope you are having a lovely day. Now, I'm about to be sucked into my item sorter if I'm not careful. So let's stand here. Actually, I might just sleep while I'm here because it'll be easier to see the places I need to put these things. Owen, Constance Corsi, how are you doing? Thanks so much for the stretch. Ugh. Loosen up those arms a little bit. How are you keeping? I'm not going to be hudstrasna stream the Joptimist. Did I see you the other day in a Joptimist stream? Where is it? There it is. Okay, I think I could. Oh, can I do? Is this a full block? Okay, I need something to do thing here. That thing will do. I'm so go well to mark. I want to start an sure. Can I yes, mal more chapters. So in so tiny yellow a fecal temple the hotel like grafate low alcohol usage on Show. It is awesome to see other people on this platform who can use a little bit of Gaelic here and there. For those who do not know, I know I don't tend to do it all the time, but I do actually treat this as a bilingual stream, and we also do. I also speak Irish Gaelic fluently. So we do allow usage of Gaelic in chat as well, because a lot of people, there's not many places on the internet where people can just casually come speak Gaelic. So, and if anyone didn't know, Gaelic is a Celtic language that has survived in Ireland. It is a relative of like some of the other languages found in and around Ireland and Britain, but that are not particularly well known anymore. Thank you very much. Tá sé bhaid níos fearr bhí sé nar bhí sa scoil. So obair to come here. English not so much, kidding. Oh, thanks. People come into my chat to fall asleep. No, that's I don't know. But I have been told that I've got a fairly calming kind of quality to my voice, I suppose, which is appreciated. Okay, right. Now this is the duper stuff. So this is where I'm going to be very careful in where I place my blocks. Okay, so you can go there. Obsidian, obsidian. Trapdoor. Trapdoor. Tá looks back at the more like it's not mahu til ma. Well, tá Brian's wado trasna o shro ella. Honig she trasna le acorn bandits. So shin will. We're just talking about the weather, guys. Here's the funny thing. We could totally have a full-on conversation, Owen. And no one would be none the wiser about what we were actually talking about. Suppose they could try Google Translate. Google Translate has gotten better at translating Gaelic. Not the best, but it's still better than it used to be. Don't worry, guys. Anyone who doesn't speak Gaelic, which is most of you, don't worry. I don't generally. My attitude is not one of exclusivity and privateness. The forecast calls for a front of acorn bandit. See, someone's been listening and thinking, I heard my name there. Hang on a second. What does that mean? Very true. I was actually just there was the comment was we've got a good audience here tonight, and I was then saying yes because Acorn came along and brought a lovely audience too. We did have a lovely audience before Acorn came too, but the audience was doubled in perfection when Acorn arrived. Victoria, oh, by the way, I went to my first college class and my teacher ended up cancelling. No. Oh yeah, you were saying that you had to lurk in stream the other day because you were unfortunately you were getting ready for your first bit in college. Did you have any other classes, or is it all, are you all, or did you have, was that it for the day, Victoria? Acorn, I mean, Acorn's probably looking at me and thinking, oh, I see TNT. What's going on here? I can tell you it is being incredibly careful and incredibly cautious because, yes, we are building a TNT duper and I haven't done this one before. So I'm probably going to have a quick look at the tutorial before finishing it off, though, because I do not want to blow myself up. Oh, actually, aren't there supposed to be... There are minecart rail stuff going on here. Woo. I have brought a lovely audience over to you too. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That was a very nice one. I'll do my last plan tomorrow, Luther's. Clocking out for the evening. Enjoy the rest of the stream and see you Friday. Luther, you look after yourself and good luck with the continued work in the teaching practice. I know the struggle. My other classes start on the 18th. This one was just a bit different because since they have more required hours. Ah, okay. So another week-ish. And yeah, I'll be fine. You'll be fine. It all goes fine in the end. Okay, I think if I do, I think I can do the slime block shapes before doing some of the other things. So, but I have this TNT duping stuff is very new to me. So, hopefully we do not blow it up in our faces, because I do not want that to happen again. Sorry, again. All right, so I see minecart in thing. Maybe it'd be worth me having a quick look at the tutorial. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can grab the tutorial and have a quick look at it. Oh, Owen on Shanacle Isfarlum. Dude. Can I tell you something? Shanacle, which is Irish for phrases, common phrases. I can't remember the words. How do you translate that into English again? What's a shanacle again? Because it literally translates into old word, but it means something else. It means like a turn of phrase, like oh, the first phrase that came to mind is totally not PG at all. Something like Proverbs. There we go. That's it. So Proverbs. I am awful at Proverbs. Sorry, I absolutely detested trying to memorize the Shanacle in school, the Proverbs in school for Gaelic. It was the one thing. Idioms, maybe that's another word for it, but it drove me up. I could not, for the life of me, learn them. Let the cat out of the bag. Yeah, those kind of things. Yeah. I suppose the one that sticks in my head is Atni Quiro Gala, which literally translates to a beetle recognizes another beetle. So like recognizes like. So Atni Quiro Gala is the one that kind of comes to mind because like that's one of the few that actually stuck in my head. One of the things that we were kind of told in school, at least for like our final exams, for before we were leaving secondary school, you had to write essays in your exam for Gaelic, and you had to, they encouraged you to use these shanochel in your essays as turns of phrase to really show that you could use the language pretty well. And I just they always went out of my head way too easily. Takes one to know one. That's it in English. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm actually going to leave the rest of this to off stream because I want to really look at the tutorial when I'm building the TNT duper. Lovely and all as it would be to activate this on stream, I also want to make sure it doesn't blow up in my face when I do this, because I don't want to have to gather all those resources again. Ooh, I didn't realize we were so close to the top of the witch farm. That's kind of cool. Look at the witches go. Look at that cool design on top. Okay. Right. I am going to finish up here because it is actually getting close to midnight. So actually, let's head over to the single player world and do a couple of things there. I think I could just log off here. This should be fairly safe. Here, let me just quickly sleep so that phantoms don't deal with me. Isn't it cinematic? It's awesome. You know, I think Acorn might be building something out here fairly soon as well. Because we need an ink farm, and I think it's off in that direction or something. So yeah, Acorn might be building out here as well for making an ink farm. Trish Rose, how are you doing? Welcome in. Okay, let's log off from SBK here. I'm going to finish that recording. That was Hi-Fi 2. We're going to pop onto the single player world. Where are you? Here we go. Crimulus, that's the guy who built the farm. I ended up getting the build off a world download. So yeah, that's awesome. Okay, let's see what celebrations we need to mark today. So, Faye got first on Twitch. Let's find Faye's box. No. Yes, Faye did. Here we go. Faye, you're up to 8. I saw some people got oh, I'm going to scroll back up for the... How far can I scroll? Because I know some people mentioned earlier. Can I see this in activity feed? I think I can see this in activity feed. Aha! Okay, Wolf Yap has made it to 25 stream streak. I think. Is that the position where I switched to Emerald? I think that's where I switched to Emerald. So we're going to switch Wolf Yap over to an Emerald now. Ah, I'm out of... I need levels. Okay, let me go grab some levels. Oh, Slipshot. Catching back up on your 90 streak. Okay, here we go. Some levels. Okay, let's go. You will. It'll happen again. And you've already got some really nice places on this world anyway. Okay, here we go. Wolf Yab. 25. And we place that up here. Quick check. Faye is at 3. That's old one. Okay, right. That is done. That is something is okay. Here we go. Stretch that there. Right. Okay. So that is that done. Now we did first. Who is top fan today on YouTube? I think we have Akai again. So Akai is top fan on YouTube. Woo! Miss Mori, Akai. Congrats, Akai again. Okay. Now, what other things do I need to check here on Twitch? So we had a couple of raids. Don't do that. Stop doing that. Sorry. My things are going all over the place. The docs are going all over the place. As in, like, the docs that I have on Twitch are going all over the place. On OBS are going all over the place for some reason. Okay, so we had... a few days ago. Okay. Had a raid from Monterose. Had a few raids today, I think. So Monterose, that's their first raid. So take book. Monterose. Acorn Bandit. This is Acorn's 7th raid. Amazing. Catching up on David. Anything else I need to take note of today? Nope. Okay. Right. Well, that is all the Temple to the Watchers stuff done today. Woo! Perfectionist and you is shouting, I get it as well. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out today. Let's see, stick around for a sec because we're going to see if we can raid and redirect on YouTube and Twitch. Because it's nice to share the love around the community. Friday! Quick heads up on Friday. Friday is special because it's my birthday. Literally, it's my birthday. So, we're going to have an extra long stream on Friday. We're going to play for 6 hours instead of our usual 3. It's going to be starting a little bit earlier as well, so that'll be 6 p.m. BST. That'll be what, like 1 p.m. Eastern Time US. So yeah, it'll be a little bit earlier starting, but it will be lasting longer as well because we'll be going for 6 hours. Will be playing on Skyblock Kingdoms. Depending on who's around, I may just spend quite a bit of time on Skyblock Kingdoms, but I also would like to maybe do a little bit of stuff in the Forever world as well. So yeah, we will do a couple of things on Friday. I might come up with some fun things for the community to do. There are things that could pop out from the community too, if maybe a couple of incentives if I can think about it. But I'm also going to have the main thing is I want to do some games with friends and stuff. So that's the important thing. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, that's on Friday. Keep an eye on my Discord. That's probably the best place to find out details. So here, I'll pop the exclamation point Discord in the... Actually, would you mind doing that in Twitch Slipshot, just to let people know about the Discord? So if anyone wants to check out my Discord, you can do that. And yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's check out YouTube and see if I've got the opportunity to redirect anywhere else. It'd be nice to share the lurv somewhere around if I can do a redirect. Let me see. Okay, we've got Elfie and Viking Pilot. Both are playing on their kind of versions of Forever World. So Elfie's currently on his Forever World. And Viking has returned to his hardcore world of 4,500 days, which is essentially a Forever World at this stage. I don't know how long I'll stay on Friday since I'm driving my sister to her college and country roads are iffy with internet. But if I don't see you Friday, then happy early birthday. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that Victoria. Whether you make it or not, thank you. Okay. I think my last redirect, we're going to send a redirect over to Viking on YouTube. So I'm going to save that there for YouTube. So that's where we're going to be going on YouTube. Let me have a look on the Twitch side and see who is live on Twitch today. There's obviously no one on SBK at the moment. So Viking for YouTube. Let's see. Could go somewhere different than usual. Actually, no, I've changed my mind. We're going to redirect over to Alfie. Okay, we're going to just send everyone over to Alfie because I think that is where I want to send everyone today. Because I think that is what I want to do today. I was considering Viking, but Viking has also got a good number of viewers anyway, so it's good to send some stuff over there. Muse! Hi! Musey, how are you doing? Good to see you. We're just about to finish up, but I thought I'll stop and say hi first. I'm joining right at the end of stream, I know. We had a lovely time. We played some Among Us. We recovered all the materials I needed to make a farm that I lost to the void earlier on. And we nearly finished it. But I decided to stop because I want to have a look at the tutorial again before I build a TNT duper, which hopefully won't blow up in my face. But, yeah. Guys, you need to go check out Musical over on YouTube. Because she's just released an amazing cover of Golden by Huntrix. Please, 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 please. If you haven't seen it, watch it, watch it, watch it. It is so good. Sorry, Musical. I have to embarrass my friends when they pop by. It's important. You'd do the same to me if I had released a cover. Okay, let's send you guys all over to King Alfie. Twitch, YouTube, please go give some love over there, and I will see you guys very, very soon, and we can go check out Alfie's Forever World. It's an incredible world that he's playing on, and it's lovely, and yeah, it's a good time. He'll probably be raiding into Viking anyway later on. That's just, or it might, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe it'll be someone else. Anyway, thank you everyone for hanging out today. I will be back on Friday for a long birthday stream. And I hope to see you guys there. We're both on Twitch and YouTube and having a good time. Goodbye. Au revoir. Bonsoir. Adios, mi amigos. I will see you all soon. Goodbye, good friends, goodbye. Bye bye. 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 Bye.